Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. Today is week 2 of our Mayday, Never a Card When You Need One collab. I wrote these down. Tammy did this and I thought this was a great idea to just write these down so you guys could see it. This collab is hosted by Tammy in My World in OKC and myself at Jody's Craft Room and Sandra Crafty Mom, and I will link all their channels below if you guys want to check them out. And everyone's welcome to join in and do this collab. We're making 2 cards a week for the month of May, so it's 5 weeks, so you'll end up with 10 cards for your stash. And if you want to join in the collab, then just hashtag Mayday OKC, and that way everybody can just type that in the search bar and your videos will pop up so everybody can check out what you guys made. So this week what I did was, I want to use some more of my stamps. I have so many stamps that I still want to use, and I've never gotten around to doing it, and this collab has really given me a chance to do this. So for this one, I just used a regular piece of cardstock. Now everybody's asking me if I would show how I make my cards, and I will do just a quick run through after I show you my cards, because I never do them the same way twice, so it's kind of hard to tell you how I do them, but I just kind of experiment with everything. But this one I just added a little bit of watercolor. I can't think today. Watercolor in the background. Well, first I did my stamps. I always do my stamps first and then kind of color around them because the stamps just come out nicer on the white paper. I mean, you can use whatever color you want to, but I use these stamps. And these are the Inka Dinka Doo stamps. I picked these up at Tuesday Morning quite a long time ago, and I really love them. So that's what I used on here, just out of that pack of stamps is what I used for this card. And then I used just watercolor pencils that I have here, and I'm kind of new to doing that too, but I'm really enjoying that a lot. And you just color them in, you just use a little bit of water on your brush to, you know, kind of move your paints around a little bit, and it just blends everything so nice. And I've tried watercolors before and I'm not good at it, but these pencils I absolutely love. And then I added these little dots here. These things I absolutely love too. These are the Ranger. They're the liquid pearls they're called. I believe this is a Tim Holtz product too, and I'm looking for more of these. I'm going to have to order them on Amazon because I couldn't find any at Michael's, and I had these 3 colors. So I just put some, they're really great. You just put them on there and they make little dots, and when they, you know, you have to let them sit and dry nice. And it's like a little raised pearl on your card. And then on the inside of this one I just left it blank and I just colored in a little bit. Actually I used some of the Tim Holtz Distressing ink and I went around the edges of it just, you know, like that, just to give it a little extra color. And then this is my technique. This is how up on everything I am with crafting. I just call this cleaning off my pad here. I just took the rest of whatever ink was left on here and I just kind of swished it around a little bit and just gave it a little bit like of a yellowish tint on the inside, because I didn't want to color it, but I thought that came out really cute. And this one I left blank inside. I mean, if you want to, I like to make the cards ahead of time, and then if you want to print out some little like sentiments, or if you have like some stamps or something, and you know, when you need it, depending on what it's for, you just add your little sentiment inside. So that's what I did for my first card. And then for my second one, I used a bunch of other stamps that I had. This stamp I think I got, I'm not sure if I got this one at Hobby Lobby or if this was one that I got in with a bunch that I got at the thrift store, because I did a huge haul from the thrift store last year. But I absolutely love this stamp, so I used that one on the top and I colored it in. And then I used, this one actually is from the Dollar Tree that I got a couple years ago, and that worked really well. I did that for the cupcakes. And then this one I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance for $1, the little donuts. So I put the little donuts in there, and then it just says you can never have too many sprinkles. I love that. And then I used the little liquid pearls again for some sprinkles. And then I just used a little watercolor in the background and made it yellow to make it pop out a little bit. The rest of it I didn't color. And then on the inside, I'm not crazy about this stamp. I kind of wished I didn't use it. It just doesn't come out really clear, but it says a very happy birthday to you on the inside. And that is what I did for my second card. So I'm just going to show you really fast what I did for these cards. I'm not even going to do an entire card because I don't want to take up too much time here. But I just take a regular piece of white cardstock. Let me pop this open here. I finally did get my new paper cutter. I'm so happy with it. And you just measure this at 5.5 inches. And you have 2 cards out of 1 piece of paper. And you know what the price of cards are, so you can't beat that. And then I just fold them in half. And a lot of people have like those bone things that they use to crease everything. Let me get it even here. But I just go down the edges with my fingernails. I just do it once on each side, and that seems to work just fine. And that's it. There's your card. And then you just take whatever stamps you want. I'm just going to use this one for now. And I usually do them all in black ink. And I'll color them in later. And then just put your stamps on here. And some of these I had to color in with a black color pencil too, because they just, I don't know, this doesn't seem to fill in very well. And then, yeah, we could add a couple of these little donut guys here while we're doing it. I love this stamp. This stamp comes out really nice. Except I messed that one up. I shouldn't have said anything. And then I use my little baby wipes. I'll clean those off in a minute. And that is it. And then I just take my brush, and I don't have any expensive watercolors or anything. These are from the Dollar Tree. I got these quite a while ago at the Dollar Tree, and I actually saw a set exactly like these with the same, I ripped off the insert that was here, that I don't even remember what these were called. But I saw these at Michael's yesterday, and these were like almost $5, but I got this at the Dollar Tree. And I just take one of these little sponge brushes, and it's just barely damp, because I really don't want a lot of color in here. I need to find my piece of scrap paper, because most of this I'm going to wipe off. So let's say we wanted to do this one with pink. So I just take some of the pink. Come on, pink. There we go. And then I just wipe most of it off my brush, and then I just go around and just add just a little pink tint to it. That might have been too much off my brush. And my ink's not dry, but it's just like a hint of pink. And then you could add a couple other little colors to it if you want to. This pink is not, I don't think I even needed to brush much of that off because it's not very, there we go. Yeah, the pink is not showing up very well. I don't know if I just don't have it wet enough or what. But anyway, that's just the idea that I usually use. Just to add a little color to the background. Then you could add a little bit of yellow in there or something to make it pop if it's like a birthday card or whatever. I have another brush here somewhere. Yeah. Whoops, I almost knocked you guys over. I just have my water over here on the other side. So I'm just going to get a little water on here. Take a little bit of the yellow. Yeah, this color seems to have come out much nicer than the pink. And I don't know, you could use watercolor paper if you want, but I don't make anything like soaking wet. It really doesn't go through. But I do make watercolor paper too, which I'm so new at this, I didn't even know they made watercolor paper. But it's just fun, and I smeared my thing because I didn't wait for it to dry. But anyway, that is how I do the backgrounds on mine. And then of course if you want to, let me stick these in my water over here. Just go around the edges with like some distressing ink. I just picked up this blue one yesterday too. I'm not going to use that card because I messed it up. because I'm trying to rush here. But if you want to, just like the first one I did there with my stamps, I just went around the edges with the greenish. I have a greenish one. I don't know what this one's called. What is this called? I guess it's called peeled paint. There you go. That's why I couldn't find it. This is called Faded Jeans. This one's called peeled paint. Not what I was looking for. I was looking for some sort of green. Alright, anyway. And just take some of your ink and then I just go around the edges with it just a little bit. And then you could do this with some sort of blues or whatever. But that is all I did with the green on this one, just to give it a little color around the edge. And then, I mean, it doesn't look great right now because I have nothing on here with the colors, but after I get it all colored in and some pretty stamps and stuff, we'll do something with the blue, and I think that'll be cute too. But that is how I do my stamps. So, well, that's how I did these, my stamps, my cards, is what I'm trying to say. But like I said, I'm always trying something different, so I don't usually make anything the same way twice. So that are my, yeah, those are my 2 cards for the week. And I think I better get off here because for some reason I can't talk today. But go ahead and check out what everybody else has done, and I'll list those 2 channels below that are also in this collab, plus Tammy's Facebook page that if you want to, you can go ahead and share that, and that's My World in OKC. So I'm figuring out what I want to do for my next one for next week, but I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So if anybody wants to join in, just join in and upload your videos and hashtag or share on Tammy's page, and I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everybody.